Hola amigos, bien ok, y saludos desde Medellín. Entonces, hoy, ¿cómo utilizar parágrafos para mejorar tu vocabulario si tú estás leyendo o estudiando, para cómo poder buscar para las palabras claves? So, this is the theme for today. When we're studying, I'm studying now, so I'm studying now for my theory test for the driving license here in Colombia. So I have to read lots and lots of paragraphs, articles, parts of the Code of Transit, Código de Tránsito. Lots of new words, lots of them are written in a very technical way because it's like a legal document. So how do we look within these for keywords that give us the summary of the paragraph without having to remember all of the words? This is the trick. So I'll give you an example. Artículo 96, number 96. Motocicletas. Punto 4. Todo el tiempo que transiten por las vías de uso público deberán hacerlo con las luces delanteras y traseras encendidas. So if we paraphrase that in English, motorcyclists, whenever they're travelling on public roads, must have the lights switched on. That's it. So if I look back at that, so I'm trying to find what are the key words. Well, obviously in this case, motocicletas, because that's the type of vehicle. Todo el tiempo, all the time. Las luces, the lights. Encendidas, illuminated. So really, with those three short words, I can paraphrase the rest of that particular paragraph. That's really what it's about. Todo el tiempo, luces encendidas. Now that's going to help me a great deal when I come to do the exam, because I've only got to remember a few key words for each of these points. And obviously I've got quite a few paragraphs for this to look through, but I have to try and reduce them down to the very essential words within each part, otherwise I won't be able to remember it all. Now this obviously is a good use in any type of exam you're doing, whether you're doing it in your native language or another language. But if we think about it, when we're listening to general conversations, when we're listening to the words being spoken around us, in a way we're also doing this anyway. So esa es una cosa para pensar. Normalmente, si estamos con otra gente escuchando muchas conversaciones, nosotros también estamos casi con una revisión con cuáles son las palabras claves en esta conversación. So we're always listening really for what are the key words in this conversation that tell me about the topic, maybe the person we're talking about, or maybe the expression of time. Because if we have those three things, the rest of it makes more sense. So in a way, we're always listening for the key words in a particular conversation, but just when you're studying for things particularly, it really focuses you on what's the essential words in the situation. So that's another thing to use now, particularly as we're into our last week or so of this process, when we're trying to go back and look at perhaps the parts of the language which we're trying to improve, the ones that cause us more problems. See how you can reduce down the vocabulary you're using to describe that situation. See what are the essential words in this situation. Once we get better at spotting those, it's easier for us to, one, remember them because there's less words, and also we have less words to move or to manipulate or change if we have to make changes in terms of how we put different endings on them, how we perhaps conjugate the verb differently. So in this sense, less is more. So have a go at that. See how you think. See how I think that goes. I hope generally things are improving for you in this last part of the process. So wherever you are, buena suerte, and I'll see you tomorrow. Cheerio for now.